Hello, I'm Mike Goldstein of EasyDatingCoach.com. Today's topic is 4 easy ways to know he likes you. Today's information is coming a lot from Dr. Wendy Walsh. I went to her seminar a few weeks ago and she said some amazing information that I wanted to share. She does science experiments literally all day long for, I believe, about the last 30 years in the field of love. So I wanted to give you this because this makes it so simple to know if the guy's into you, so you stop wasting time with guys that are low percentage shots and spend time with high percentage shots that have a higher success rate of working out. So first, I want to talk about the 4. Number 1 is he's got to be attracted to you. It's all about looks. All right, so looks. I want to talk about a science experiment done about 20 years ago around looks. So they asked men to look at yearbook pictures of women and then rate them on a 0 to 10 scale based on that picture. So 0 to 10, a woman got a 7. Then they let them talk to the woman for an hour and then re-rate the sexual chemistry with that woman, the attractiveness. So if a woman that was a 7 attractiveness, had an amazing personality, he would re-rate and turn her into an 8. Another one that's a 7 has a terrible personality, re-rate looks, 7 went down to a 6. So this experiment proved that men could move women 1 basis point, just 1 basis point, 1 basis point in terms of looks. The same experiment was done with women, and women at this time could move men 4 basis points. So if a man was a 4 attractiveness, then had a great personality, she could then make him an 8. So women were able to move men on looks and personality substantially in terms of sexual attractiveness. Men couldn't. So what I'm telling you is based on looks, you need a man that from the get is attracted to you. He's not growing into it. He's got to be there with you from the beginning into you. All right? Next thing, very important, geography. You must live close together. I'm not saying long distance never works, but it is a low percentage shot. So if you're dating right now, do not look close. If you're in a rural area and you have to expand, I get it, do it. But if you're in a major city, you should be trying to date folks that are right next to you, really close. You know, I'll tell you a story. I was trying to date this woman. We ultimately became friends. But she was working every single day of the week, literally every single day of the week. And to me, that screams not really available for me, or not at the standard that I want a relationship. I want to be able to spend time with my partner. I just want to see them, basically. I'd like to spend time together. And since she was working every day, it was very difficult to see her. So normally that would be like, she's got to go. It's not going to happen. But 2 of her jobs were literally within 3 blocks of where I live. I'm talking about 3 blocks walking, small blocks. So it became very easy. So even though she was working, you know, one night maybe she just stopped by for an hour before she went home. And it was easier to see each other. It wasn't very difficult because it could just be like a quick 5-minute hello. Sometimes, you know, she would take a little break and want to go on a walk. And if I was able to take a break, we could go on a walk. So with proximity, in terms of location, geography, you can make things work. So men and women, we're going to be able to make things work when we live close together. Does that make sense? So try to date people close. Similar values is number 3. So similar values. So freaking important. Look at the things that you need. Like if you're into religion, if politics is wildly important to you, if, you know, character, how you want character, lifestyle. You know, for me, back to kind of work stuff, I've built my own company and it allows me the freedom to work when I want to work. and I want someone with somewhat of a flexible schedule. I want to travel. I want to be able to get up and go. So having that flexibility, or having maybe that entrepreneurial mindset, is attractive to me. So I need to find someone with those similar values. So you need to look at what your values are, and then does he, or know what values he really treasures, what values you treasure, and if they line up, cool. If your values are not lining up, you've got really a perpetual problem, a perpetual fight, where you're going to be arguing about things. Or if you decide that maybe one of the values is lower down on the list, and it's going to be a perpetual problem where you don't agree, but it's not as important, well, that's okay. But if you've got your big values up here not aligning, you need to move on to another partner. Please put something in the comments if you have any questions about any of this. Oh, number 4. I love this one. Eye contact. Eye contact is a game changer. New York Times did a study of 36 questions to fall in love, and they have you with a partner that you don't even know ask 36 questions of increasing intensity or veracity in terms of emotional connection, where it starts with like something simple like what's your favorite movie, and then ending at, if you had one family member to lose, who would it be? Why would it be that person? So you're getting to know each other, and then you end by staring at each other silently for 2 minutes. And guess what? With this experiment, one of the couples fell in love. And I've done this experiment on dates, and it draws you freaking close during these questions. And I've done it twice, and both times it ended with a magical date where we were really connected. So why is this important? Eye contact is so freaking important. That's where chemistry is built. That's where sexual tension is built. If you can hold it, it just shows off confidence. It shows off vulnerability. And when there's been scientific studies, we've determined that the number one sexiest quality in both sexes, when rated by thousands of people, was confidence. And being able to hold eye contact is confidence. I do this experiment on dates where I'll tell the woman, like, I find it sexy with eye contact. And I say to them, I want you to stare at me for 5 seconds without saying a word. And I'm not joking. I had 2 women not able to do this. They would either start laughing or just look away, and they weren't able to. And, these were fabulous women, and I don't want to knock them down, but it really turned me off, like thoroughly turned me off. Because it led to other things. It bled into other characteristics of them. Like it wasn't confidence. And then it led into other conversations where they weren't able to be vulnerable. They weren't able to show me who they are. So the eye contact isn't like a total deal breaker, but the eye contact told the story of kind of what else was going on. Like they didn't feel comfortable to tell me things. They didn't feel comfortable in their world, in their skin. And so that didn't work for me. I wanted someone who felt wildly confident and like, man, no matter what this is, I love this. I'm fantastic. And sure, I can look at you. Okay, so there's our 4. Let me reiterate for you. It's got to be looks, so we got to be attracted. A man needs to find you attractive. Geography, you got to live close. Got to have similar values. And eye contact. All of those. Those are the 4. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, hit like, hit share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit the bell so you get notifications when I put out a video. It'll be every Tuesday. And I love all of you, and go watch one of these videos next. One there, go pick one. See you guys next time.